Okay guys, so welcome to another week of Flash. Sorry if I'm looking over. I'm in class, but like he's muted and not showing us anything. So like I'm not gonna say anything because why would I? But if I look over, that's fine. But Flash episode 3. Oh my god, this Flash season is so good so far, and I'm really glad Flash is getting back to a place where I enjoy it, because there was a good time there where I don't know, it's just the same thing over and over and over again. I do think this was supposed to be the season finale of last season. So we'll get to see if the actual new season is actually as good as this past one. So yeah, but like I said, this was a good episode. It really was. I like that we started off right where we left off. There was no gap. The only difference was like we were seeing Cisco and everyone wake up, and you know, we kind of saw them realize that Barry's fine now, but like also something happened to the machine that was giving him his speed. So that was a little, you know, whatever. Yeah, so Iris was kind of like in a coma, some sort thing, majiggy, some sort like that. You know, and when Barry destroyed a big thingy, I don't know what it's called, with that went his speed. So they were like kind of finding a new way to have him have his speed. You know, and I'm glad that it wasn't, I was kind of thinking that maybe they would go down the route that like, oh, Cisco, they know Barry's better, but they would still like yell at Barry and be mad at Barry. But they didn't, and it kind of makes more sense. They were kind of like, Barry, it's fine, it wasn't you. And you know, Barry being Barry was like, yes it was all me. So you know, it's kind of different, you know, but it's fine, it's cool, it's good. So we kind of see Barry kind of break down and just walk off. Then we figured out why there was what the like ending of the last episode was. Thank goodness, because I was wondering that, and it made sense. It wasn't one of those things where it was a stretch, but it wasn't. It made sense that the original Harrison Wells from Earth 1, which is the Earth they were on, kind of got brought back to life. Words. When all the other Harrisons were destroyed. It makes sense for Flash, and it also makes sense for that kind of world, because they said it there that Team Flash isn't Team Flash without a Harrison Wells. So, you know, they kind of went back to the original Harrison Wells. So it was kind of cool. The time travel piece was a little odd. The fact that he can just like disappear and travel in time was a little odd, but I don't know. I do think Harrison Wells will come back. I don't think this is the last time we're gonna see him. I think he will come back once in a while to help the team, just cause it's Flash, and I'm not against him coming back. So yeah, then we kind of see Joe and everyone kind of discovering that Eva's gone off the rails. And she's she's basically replacing everyone with her version of them. And so we find out that Cecile got replaced, and we kind of see Joe kind of struggle with that. We don't really see a lot of it, but we do kind of see him like, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about just giving myself up because I want to be with Cecile. So, yeah, we didn't really get to see a lot of that. We did see Sue, and she's kind of off the hook. I think we might see her like once or twice more, but I don't think she's gonna be around a lot, if any more. Then the actor that plays Ralph got fired over the summer, but they had to do some kind of send off for him, so they kind of, I'm guessing it was a replaced actor. I doubt they brought the other actor, the original actor, in, but they had someone. They made it, you can tell that if you knew the person got fired, you know that it wasn't, but if you didn't know what was happening, it was a little bit of an odd send off, but that sucks if you didn't know. Because like the first time we see him, his face is like half gone. You can't see any distinct features of his. And then the next time we see him, he's in a full body outfit with a voice like changer. I mean, it's not a bad send off because they're like, okay, cool, you were fighting crime and you kind of got hurt, therefore you're all messed up, and then to fix you, you have to be in this thing, and just the side effect is your voice changing. So yeah, I'm also really glad that they kind of did Barry Speed based on his love. He is the paragon of love, and it made sense. It always has to me, just the fact that, you know, Earbond's Speed was made from rage, Barry's would be made out of love. That's what makes Barry Barry. And we really saw that last episode. So yeah, you know, Iris woke up. I don't know if it's just because Iris has been in the Mirrorverse for a while, but I don't know, Iris was off, or that was just me, but I do think she was off. Then we kind of see the ending bit. I was very confused when they went 18 hours earlier. I'm like, why are we going back 18 hours earlier? So apparently when Barry made his Speed Force based on love, up in the sky there was 4 like lightning pieces going off in 4 different directions, and I think that will be the basis of next season. There was blue, red, green, and yellow. I haven't read any of the comic books, so I don't know if this is in the comic books. Let me know down below. But I'm very interested to see like how that plays into the villain, how that plays into maybe some new team members, you know, whatever. So yeah, that was a really good episode, I'm not gonna lie. I'm also glad that they didn't do like a big like, oh my god, we're sending you to jail. They're kind of like, this got out of hand and you are seeing that, so we're gonna let you go if you don't mess with us. So it wasn't like a, hey, we're gonna kill you, or we're gonna send you away, send off to the season's villain, which makes sense. So anyways, that was a good episode. Make sure to follow all my social medias down below and check out all my other videos. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is Flash episodes. I got my red hair for this. If it's a mess, it's because I dyed it today, and that's why. It's a mess. It's like 11 o'clock at night, and I haven't been sleeping well, so, you know. So I'm just filming a bunch of stuff. So here we go. Flash episode, we, kind of see the aftermath of Eva. We see Barry, like, feeling sorry that, you know, all of this happened, and, you know, it makes sense. It's Barry we're talking about, and I did like it. It wasn't one of those, like, out of place things that the writers just, like, threw in. It makes sense that the writers threw in. Barry was feeling sorry. Barry had to make this stuff up to Iris because he didn't know that the Mirrorverse version of Iris was there for like a month or so. And he just felt bad because, like he explained, maybe if he knew sooner, none of this would have happened. Iris was also trying to accept the fact that this did happen to her. I can't remember, but I don't think I have gone through any, like, trauma. So, like, I don't understand it, but, like, it does seem like she's kind of, like, denying she went through this trauma, you know? Which I think is normal. Like I said, I've never personally been through a bunch of it. Sorry. I have a, like, piece of dye right there that looks like I pierced my ear right there, but it's just dye. Anyways. Off topic. But yeah, so Iris, my mind, Iris didn't quite understand what happened. I think she did understand, but I don't think she really wanted to accept it. She wanted things to go back to how they were, and she tried to do that. You know, they were rebuilding the city. I mean, quite literally, they were building up the city. And one of the old villains came back, another thing from Crisis, and I don't know why they're doing this, but it makes me believe something's gonna happen. I don't know, because they keep referencing stuff from Crisis and stuff from, like, Oliver and Team Arrow and whatnot. I don't know. I mean, like, Argus came in, and I was expecting them to see John. I mean, I don't know if, like, John's gonna have a special appearance or whatever. I don't think they're gonna do anything big. I think it's just, like, maybe an Arrowverse person will come in. You know what would be a great crossover now that I'm thinking about it? Roy and Thea's wedding. Wedding part 2. Let's make sure it doesn't go how Barry and Iris's wedding went. Anyways, that's beside the point. But they keep mentioning stuff. Can you shut up? Oh my god, this video is a mess. They keep mentioning, like, Arrow stuff, like my friend Oliver, Team Arrow, blah 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 blah. I don't know. So I don't know. I just had to point that out because I keep noticing that they're mentioning Oliver Queen a bunch, and Team Arrow a bunch, and Crisis a bunch. So I don't know. But yeah, dude, that ending. I'm so glad I remembered this. That ending, though. First off, Cisco, why the F are you playing Fortnite? You pissed me off with that fact. Just have to put it out there. Second off, dude, what? I'm so excited. Are they gonna try to do, like, a thing where they don't tell the rest of the team, it's just up to, like, Cisco, Caitlin, and Frost, where, like, it's like, okay, we need Frost. Like, okay, let me, like, go that way. And then, like, switcheroo. That would be funny. And then, like, Barry runs into one, and then runs into another, runs into one, and then runs somewhere into the other one. I don't know. I doubt they would do that, but, like, it would kind of be funny. But anyways, off to next week, guys.